Okay, hello everyone, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I'm Galang Buana Gangga with the student number 2510731010. So, in today's video, we will talk about something different than last few weeks. So, the last few weeks, we talked about elements of linguistics like phonology, phonetics, morphology, semantics, things like that, and syntax, yeah, things like that. And we finished them already. We ended it at semantics and pragmatics. Those are how do you say it? The last elements in linguistics. And so in this week, we will talk about something different, like a different topic, a whole different topic. In this week, we will talk about analysis of discourse analysis. So yeah, first of all, I would like to apologize that maybe I sound different because I have some problems on my nose. Yeah, so yeah, maybe as you can see, it's a bit round over here. Yeah, you can see it. Then here. So yeah. Okay, let's get back into the topic. So before we get into the main topic, let's talk about the meaning of discourse first. As far as I get from the material, discourse is, you can also say that discourse is a language structure that is beyond the how do you say it? It's a language structure that is beyond the sentence. What it means is that discourse is a group of sentences combined that make a meaningful units like conversations or maybe essays, stories, and discussions. Like right now, we are discussing about things even though it's only me in the video. It's also a discourse because it is a group of sentences that make meaningful units. So, oh yeah, and also in this course, we don't just talk about the grammar. We don't understand things based on the grammar only. We also understand things based on the context. So if you want to understand someone, you also have to understand about the context first. So yeah, that is discourse, the simple way. And then let's get into the topic. The first one that I want to explain is the genres of discourses. So there are a lot of genres in discourses, and all of them have different structures, different language systems, and also the difference in purposes. For example of genres like narrative text, descriptive text, and also essays, academical text, things like that, recipe, then cause and effects, things like that. All of them is a genre of discourse, and all of them have different structures. Even though maybe some of them are kind of similar, but at least they have at least a difference in each of them. So yeah, and also the difference of all of them is also different. For example, the purpose of descriptive text is obviously to describe something. Meanwhile, the purpose of narrative text is also to tell a story, and also to entertain the reader. So if you want to write a narrative text, you can make it like descriptive text. It cannot be a narrative text, it will be a descriptive text. So yeah, it has different purposes. Uh, Discourses, we divide them into two types. We have spoken discourses and also written discourses. Let's talk about spoken discourses first. Spoken discourses is a discourse that is you say it immediately without a plan, and also mouth to mouth. It's like an oral discourse. Wait, My laptop is on low battery. I will charge it first. Ah. Ah. Oh. I'm sorry about that. So, where were we? Oh yeah, spoken. What am I so? Okay. So spoken discourse. It is an oral discourse, so you just talk with somebody directly without writing anything, and it's spontaneous. For example, it's like an interactive discourse, like and also discussion like this, and then fragmented, dynamic. All of them are spoken sentence. No, sorry, spoken discourse. And you cannot plan it. You cannot also revise it. If you say something, it is what it is. You cannot change it. So yeah, that is spoken discourse, and it has three structures. The first one is what is the first structure? It's intonation. I'm pretty sure it's called tone units. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It is explaining about it. I'm sorry. It is explaining about the intonation. When you say something, it has different intonation. If you say what in a shocking intonation, it is different than saying what in a confusing intonation. And it is important in spoken discourse because if you don't use intonation, people will find it hard to understand you. So yeah, embrace yourself by using this intonation. And the second structure is narrative parts. It is I'm pretty wait, is it narrative parts? I kind of forgot. I'm pretty sure it is narrative parts. It is parts of narrative text. For example, when you tell a story to your friends, it is also included into narrative parts. For example, in narrative we have like orientation, and then the problem, I forgot what it's called, and then the resolution, things like that, and also coda. All of those are included in narrative parts. And the last one we have adjacency pairs. I'm not sure how to say it properly. So it is called adjacency pairs. We will get into this deeper. So what is adjacency pairs exactly? Adjacency pairs is a two parts conversational sequence. Yeah, you can say it like that. A two parts of conversational sequence where one person or one group is expecting a specific type of a response from another group or another person. For example, if you ask your friend about something, obviously you expect them to give an answer, even though you don't know what the answer will be, but you want an answer. You want them to answer your questions. Another example is like if you greet someone, if you greet a stranger maybe, you will expect them to greet you back. And also if you the last one I can give you this. If you request someone to do something, for example, I have my friend right here with me. If I want him to close the door for me, I would ask something like, can you close the door for me? And you would expect an answer like, sure, I can. But you would also expect an answer like, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now. You would expect acceptance and also denying. Those two are the expectation of your response. So those are adjacency pairs. Then next one we will get into, oh, the last one, written discourse. I will explain it simply to you guys. So this written discourse is different than spoken discourse. Obviously, you write text down. Meanwhile, in the spoken discourse, you don't write anything. You just say it spontaneous, without any plan, without any revision. Meanwhile, in written discourse, you write them down on a paper, on a word, maybe things like that, and you can plan it actually. Like before making something, you plan it first, and then you can also revise it, but it's not directly. And in my opinion, spoken discourse is a little bit better than written discourse, but obviously written discourse is also good to explain about something. So written discourse, I can give you some examples for descriptive text, and then essays, and then academical text, also recipes, things like that. All of them are included in written discourse. So, what are the structures of them actually? If we are talking about the structures of a written discourse, we also have three of them, but the last one is actually kinda unique, and we talked about it earlier. But yeah, let's get into the first two structures first. The first one, we have integration. Integration is multiple ideas that we talk in our text. For example, if you are talking about dogs breed, you don't just talk about one dog breed, you will talk about a lot of dog breeds. So you will include multiple ideas in the text, and that is called integration. The second one, we have cohesion. It is a relationship between sentence. No. It is a word that is used to connect sentences. The simple way to explain it is it's a conjunction, but not just conjunction. It's a type of conjunction, things like that. For example, it can be references, substitutes, conjunctions, things like that. So it is some words that are combining those sentences to become a text. But if you want to combine all of them, we have to use conjunction and also some of their friends. That is cohesion. And the last one, we have different genre structures. So this one, we talked about it earlier. All genres have different genre. No. All genres have different structures. For example, if you want to make a descriptive text, you cannot use narrative text structures. And also, if you want to make a narrative text, you can use a descriptive structure. And all of them are different. They have different structures, different languages, styles, and also different purposes. So that is the last structures, and maybe that's it that I can explain about today. I'm sorry that if you don't understand about something in my video, and also I'm sorry if I sound a little bit different, because this part of my nose hurts so much. Even when breathing, it hurts so much. So yeah, I apologize once again. I'm Galang Buana Gangga with the student number 2510731010. Thank you for listening to me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.